Hey, welcome to JoeGa Joy Fitness with me, Joe, and to this beautiful sunrise workout. We're going to be doing body parts, so we're going to be working through legs, through arms, through shoulders, through abs. We're going to do about 3 minutes of each, so not a lot, but it should get quite intense. If you do enjoy it, please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, let me know you've been watching, and get in touch using any of the ways below. When you're ready, we're going to begin. You may need some weights, so go grab them, make sure you've got water, and we'll hit it. Okay, so start with a warm-up. We'll just rotate the waist. Oh dear. Nice. And then just kick up the heels. Just start to get everything awake. Quite literally. Great job. Let's take those heels out in front, swing the arms, just moving into the body as best we can. Nice, so take it out behind, falling over. Take the arms out behind. The arms are overhead, not out behind. The legs are out behind. Oh my days, it's going to be a bit hit and miss because it is very early. Because anything later than this is just going to be roasting. So, just circle the arms, lovely, and then back the other way. All right, so just making sure everything feels good. Just take a big stretch up. Make sure I'm not going to hit those lights. Lovely, quick prep stretch, just preparing everything. So first round of exercise is legs. So I just want to show you, we're doing like this triple movement. So you're going to do a reverse lunge, you come in, stay low, and then it's like a single leg squat because you're no weight through this front leg at all. So it's going to go back, in, back, in. It's not going to be that quick. So we're aiming to get the knee to the floor. I'm just going to, the floor here is a little dusty. So I'm just going to turn that around. So it's a big stride. Ooh, I'm not very stable this morning. Knee towards the floor, and then in, and then in. So I'm not going to use any weights for this one because it's quite a strong one anyway. So let's do it. Down, in, stay on the same side, out, in, out. It's good for the bottoms. Stay low, but just watch that front knee because that can feel overwrought. Out, in, stay low. A few seconds, it's about 45 seconds maybe per side. So down, in, really overload those legs. Down, in, and then pause. So change side, I'm just turning around so my leg's towards you. Other leg, in, other leg, in, good. So wherever you step to on that reverse lunge, aim when you step in to kind of go midway, and then that single leg squat, in. And we're leaning forwards a little bit. My balance, as you can see, is pretty rubbish anyway, but leaning forward just makes it that little bit more secure. So out, in. So something like this. All right, well, last time this leg, and then we've got the other side. I'm just hoping against all hope that we have got 4 rounds of this. With my issues this morning, I forgot to check the timer. So let's hope, or not, as the case may be. Stay low. Lovely. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but it always sounds like an audition for Hitchcock first thing in the morning here. They go mental. Last one. Okay, turn around. Yes, we do. Good. Oh, one more. It's nice and even. Last should be the last round. As I say, with this overload, we just don't need any extra weight at this time. One more, please. Big, middle, and finish. Well done. So give those legs a nice shake. I'm going to get some water. I'm thirsty already. Excuse me. Right. So chest. We're coming down onto the floor. We'll start off with push-ups. You can do them on your toes if you want to. We're doing 2 exercises. So we'll do push-ups this way, and then we'll do flies with weight, push-ups, and then flies. Okay, be careful of your knees, so pad out. And obviously, you don't have to be careful of your knees if you're doing full ones, but just in case you are doing them off your knees, I'll go side on. So, kind of in a 3/4 line, getting ready. 3, 2, and 1, here we go. So, and just like that, the birds have stopped. Nope, they started up again. It's weird. They are, I'm going to have to go this way and take my hands wider so my head is towards you. Yeah, no, they have stopped. It's obviously something to do with circadian rhythms. Your sun is up enough for them, I guess. It is weird. Remember, if you need to, pull that bum back a little bit, make a box shape, get a bigger range of motion here. Last one. So quick turnover because we've only got 50 seconds. I didn't have these ready. So come on down. And just, I said flies, didn't I? So flies, nice and wide. Again, just make sure those weights are tracking over the chest. We're going to flip it over, so just pop them down. Going to roll away. No, we're good. And then back into that second set of presses. Tough. Last one. All right, turn it over. Those flies again. So just flip it round and flies. All right. Oh, come on. Just put those somewhere safe. Take the arms around behind, just take a nice stretch. And just release the shoulders. Oh, release the neck. Make sure everything feels okay. Have a drink. We are going to do back now. So, because we're only doing 2 exercises, I figured we will do a seated row, and I was just going to skip the timer over just because we don't need that long. So seated row, so sit yourselves back down here, so I can just use one and pull it in. So if you imagine like you're rowing a boat, pull it in and squeeze the shoulder blades together. You've got lighter weights, you can of course have one in each hand. And we're not going to get up, but we are going to change position. So we will be coming to a kneeling row, and we just want one arm. So what do I mean we're going to bring one leg up and just rowing here. So you've got to remember which side you've done. So then we'll do a seated row again, and then we'll do side 2 of this pull. Three, 2, 1, sit yourself back down and back into that seated row. Oh, hello. Something that's buzzing. I'm not keen on something that buzzes. It is a wasp, so if you wouldn't mind, please fly and buzz somewhere else. Last one. Okay, so setting up for that side 2, so just remembering hopefully which one you've done. If you don't, usually get a couple of reps in and think, this feels familiar, I've already done this. So make sure you can see me. Drag it up along the body. So think about the upper arm, so it's not going out here, dragging it up. There we go. All right, so stretching out the back, just taking it as if you're hugging a very small elephant. Put your arms around. And just release that off. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to skip this hold because we don't need it. But first, actually, let me use the time to show you what we're doing. That'll be better use. So we're going to do triceps, but we're going to do lying triceps. So we're going to take it up, arms are straight, you're bending just from the elbows as if you're bringing that weight down towards the forehead, and then come up. We'll do a set of those and then a set with them pushing to the belly button. These ones will feel easier, okay? So forehead and belly button, but 50 seconds of each, 2 times around, just because it's going to be easier. So then coming up and down in between, so we can just stay lying down. So not too fast on the reps, but good, clean, precise movements. Can't think of the words. Press it up. So really hold the top of those arms nice and steady, just moving from the elbow. You're going to get a bit of wrist movement in there as well, but the wrists want to be strong too. And the elbows are not flaring out to the side, so we're not doing this, okay? So to bring it down, you've got to imagine that those elbows are held together. They're not going out to the side. All right, to the belly button. This one's going to feel a lot easier. So if the upper arms are involved in this one, dropping everything down, pushing back up over the belly button. Of course, you can have one weight in each hand. I'm just feeling a bit weak today. So I can feel my arms shaking already, but I did teach this class 2 days ago, so I'm probably still a bit achy from that. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Plus, drama's getting over here, of always. So. Nothing ever simple. All right, to the forehead again. So stop those arms at the top, lock those elbows in, coming down and pushing up. All right, last ones of these, and then to the belly button. So this last of the 4 sets. Last one. Well done. Come on up. Let's just take a quick tricep stretch. We won't do any stretching at the end. We'll just stretch them now. So taking that hand over behind and then changing sides. Lovely. Quick sip. We're going to come up to standing for biceps. So, come on up. I think I'm going to go to 1 as well on this one. So, my plan was to do traditional curls like this and to do hammer curls, which is where you turn the palm in and you've got them, you know, as if you're striking a hammer. So we'll see how well I get on with that, seeing as how I'm feeling very weak this morning. So traditional curls coming up the front, all the way up, all the way down. Go steady. Sometimes if you feel you can't do it, you know, take a little break and then do a curl and then take a break and do a curl. or just keep them running smooth. So what I may do, because these weights feel heavy, is I may do alternating hammer, so you can do that as well, just because that makes it a little bit more accessible. All right, last one. Grab those things. So what do I mean? I'm going to do one and then I'm going to do the other, okay? So side view, in case that's easier, and the other. All right, up and up. But you can, of course, if the weights are light enough and you're feeling it, do them both together. You'll get more than I'm getting here. Nice. Good job. Three, two, that's one more each side. Lovely. I'm going to pop that one down and keep this one because it needs shutting up. Okay, normal curl, bicep curl up the front. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's go alternating. Or together, of course. Hammer. Good job. One more each side if you're doing alternating. And make it even. Nice. And let them go. Superb. So bicep stretch, just bring the arm out in front, just do a quick stretch. That's it. Lovely. Now, what I didn't think about is I've got a whole set of weights down there. I could have used discs. Never mind. I'm going to do that for shoulders because I'm feeling like everything's a bit too much. So, shoulders, we will do a lateral raise. Again, if it's getting heavy, start alternating, and we'll do an overhead press. So just see how that is. We've only got a few seconds to wait, so we'll just, I'm wondering if I need a bit of extra weight there. Take some halves as well. Okay, so lat raises. To the side. Five seconds. All right, and overhead. So I'm going to do alternating. What am I going to do together? I find together just feels really awkward. feel like I'm hyperextending my back and I'm like really leaning back. So when I do overhead, I usually like to do them seated with back support. So I'm going to stick with these alternating. Yeah. So I guess really engage the abs, tuck the tailbone under, pull down. Three, two, one. Let that go. Back to those lat raises. Nice. Sun's just peeking over, I think. You can see. I don't know if you can see that. I'll give you a show afterwards. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bring it in. Press to the sky. All right, let that go. Press back. Just take your shoulder stretch, so bring it across. And release. And across. Good work. All right, we're going to come down. We're going to take some abs. So I'm just going to move these. Just make sure you can, because like I'm really going to hide behind two weights, but you know what I mean. I just want you to be able to see. So we'll start off with a basic crunch, just lifting and releasing, and then we'll take the legs up and we'll do single alternating leg drops. Make sure I've got enough space. I don't. All right, when you're ready, a little crunch. So we'll just take a little crunch up front, lifting and releasing. All right, legs up. Again, you can curl up through the body. You're going to alternate those leg drops. You can leave the body down if you need to. And whilst my foot is coming to the floor, I'm not putting any weight through it, so it's just like a heel touch. So I'm not leaving it down there and kind of taking the weight out of it. So if you don't want to come that low, if it hurts your back or anything, you just take them to where you feel that is right for you. Alrighty, feet down, curl up, little curl, curl. Last one. Well done. We're going to take the legs up and again, single leg drop. One more each side. And last one. Lovely. And bring it in. That's it. Feet down and just rock it out. Side to side. Excellent. Just come on up. Just lean back into those hands. Take a quick stretch. Down the front of the body. Excellent. Take a lateral flexion. And the other side. Oh, and that is it for today.